Yes, good morning, everybody. I hope you can see my screen and also hear my voice clearly. So today is 26th of April. This is Monday. So today I want us to look at a different chart. I want us to look at USD Pln. I want us to look at this. I want us to start with it because it looks really good for me. It looks there could be a very good trade here coming up. So on this chart, basically we are in an active downtrend. As you can see, the price is currently moving actively to the lower side. We do have a break below this level here. This is a good support. We had a support there. So we will pick a sell position around 3.7735, 3.670, which is here. Our expectation is that the price will continue down at least up to this point, 3.77, I mean 3.74444, like this level. So back to our normal charts, I'll start with Euro USD. So this is upwards. We do have a very good resistance level here. This was broken. So the indicator you're seeing on my screen, first of all, this indicator, the ones you have, this is just, this is the Alligator Indicator. And we have the Bollinger Bands, and then we have the zigzag indicator. So following the fact that the price broke above 1.2079, 1.2067, we want to see price pull back at least up to this point so that we can pick a buy position. Our stop loss is fixed below 1.1995, which is here. Then the take profit is fixed around this level here, 1.2238, somewhere here. So have your pending buy limit, have your stop loss, and then have your take profit at 1.2238. Our next symbol is USD. So this chart is bearish. We are seeing price continue to move to the lower side. Look at how the alligator indicator showing us a sell. This one is a downtrend. The zigzag indicator is also bearish. We keep seeing lower highs. Look at it from this point. This is a higher high, a lower high. We have a lower high. We have a high, a lower high, a lower high, a lower high, and a lower high. So these are signs that the price is continuing to the lower side. We want to see price at least attempt to break below this level here. If the price can go below 107.47, if the price can break below this point, then we will expect a continuation much lower, at least up to this point, 106.66. So expect a break, a pullback, and then a continuation up to around 106.66. The next pair is Tbp Usd. So GPSD so far, we do have some uptrend temporarily. Look at it like this. First of all, there is this. This is like a resistance. And there was this resistance which was not used very well. And then as we are speaking now, the price is above everything. So expect a continuation much higher, at least up to this point, where if the price breaks above, then our next target is this, 1.4009. So if the price can pull back nicely up to this point, then this should be the correct place to look for a buy from. So this is a good place to look for when if the price can come back towards this trend line, then this will be a good place where we want to look for buy from up to around 1.3949. Our next symbol, I want us to look at SP500. On this chart, we are in an active uptrend. The price continues to move to the upper side. I don't recommend a sell on this chart temporarily. Instead, I want price to break beyond this line. I want to see a breakout above 4187.6. I want to see price clearly ascend above this point, then if the price can pull back, so we just want to see a breakout, then a pullback before the price can continue to the upper side. So this will be a good place where we want to look for a buy from. The next chart is GBP European Brent oil. So Brent oil, so far we took a buy some few days ago. We are still holding on to that position. I still have my lines drawn just as I had them before because this chart looked really good the way it was. So here I recommend we remain with buy positions. I recommend holding on to buy orders. Technically, we want to see price extend upwards at least up to 71.64. So if you're on this chart now, expect price to continue up. Have your stop loss below, as I've said here. Expect price to continue up. It should break beyond 71.64. It should break above and pull back before we see a continuation upwards, at least up to this point, 86.57. The other chart which I want us to look at is gold. So gold so far, gold looks like the price is pulling back to the upper side. If you look at the first chart, it's like the price is in an uptrend. I'll draw a line like this. Yeah. So this is like a lower low, higher low. That's the break below the low. So this means we are now in a downtrend. We have our stop loss above this point, and then we have our first take profit here, and then we have our next take profit here. So as it is now on gold, I do look for a sell. I recommend sell positions. Have your stop loss above 1797.52. Our first take profit is at 1763.42. The next take profit is 1724.40. If the price breaks below this target, if the price breaks below the first target, 1763.42, then expect a continuation to the lower side up to 1724.40. And the next target is 1678.01. So thank you very much. This should be the end of today's analysis. We'll meet again tomorrow at the same. So thank you. See you. So you asked about this is repo. This is what I think about it. I have a level here. I have a very good level. This is like some support here. We do have a support. You have a support. Then there is this break below it. So as we're speaking now, repo is below the same level, which is here, 1.25807. So technically, this is the place to look for a sell from. This is the place where I'd like to look for a sell temporarily. And in case the price does close beyond 1.25807, then I do expect a continuation much higher up to this point. Then up to this point. So we want to see a breakout above this point, then a continuation much higher up to 1.55711. If the price further continues beyond this level, then the next level is this. So the next chart which you mentioned, which I've not talked about, is Tbp JPY. Tbp JPY, we have it here. Look at it from the daily chart first, that we see what we are expecting. So this chart, basically, we may see sellers come in. We may see sellers come in on this chart. First, we have this. We have this level here. So this like some support, and then there is this break. So like we have a lower low, a higher low, then there is the break below the trend line. So we expect a move downwards with our first take profit fixed here, and then the next take profit is fixed here. So if you're on this chart now, expect a move like this. Expect price to break below this trend line. Then expect a pullback. Then expect a continuation to the lower side. This is what I do expect on this chart. So I'm expecting a sell when the price goes below 148.59.